Alright guys, for KAIJU here and welcome back to the brand new video. Here we are, Kaiju number 8, the game will be the topic. On today's video I will deliver best teams in the game. Please, this will be my teams, in my opinion, what are the best teams. Please in the comment section below tell me your best teams so other people can also read through the comments and find even more information that I will say on this video. So let me start immediately. Also guys, tomorrow I will deliver a guide how I'm playing on PC. I'm still playing on a mobile, right? But I'm screen mirroring the app. I will show you how to do it. We need to wait for the Steam PC release. No emulators can be used, unfortunately. Okay, let me start with the best teams. So definitely one of the best teams, especially for the raid battle, is this one. So Ryo, Soshiro, Mina, and Reno. We have 3 4-stars and 1 5-star. So how this team is working? First of all, you have Ryo here, who is buffing like crazy pretty much. So with the ultimate applies speed plus 8.4% 2 turns and damage dealt plus 16.8 2 turns to all other allies. So this is AoE, beautiful, straightforward buff that is extremely helpful. Then we have also the combat skill, which you're charging his ultimate, and as well his passive alone will give you more attack buff. So he's amazing buffer, and definitely I recommend using him in a lot of teams. Then we have Soshiro here. We are using Soshiro for the, of course, we want to buff the Reno, so we are applying ST attack and blast attack damage dealt plus 39% 2 turns to a single ally. If the target is battle body, randomly removes one of their debuffs, also really helpful. And then with the ultimate, he's doing the damage, and then after attacking applies speed buff to battle body. So currently now I'm using Ryo as battle body here, but it really depends. It really depends. I believe it would be better like this, for example. Depends on the situation, depends on the fight, but mainly maybe Soshiro should buff Reno speed, for example. So you want to put him with Reno as body and he will get that speed buff. Sometimes I want that Mina gets that speed buff, so we're gonna just switch it up, okay? Boom, like this. You need to play around depending on the fight you're facing against. So you can also put it like this. Mina is just like insanely busted SR buffer, literally. So applying morale 3 turns to a single ally, that's so busted for every single DPS in this game. Morale targets damage dealt increases and combat skill damage dealt increases. And then with the ultimate, if an ally has morale, this attacks ultimate damage multiplier and damage dealt increases. Deal shot penetration damage equal to 120% of the unit's attack to single kaiju. And then here, after activating normal attack or ultimate, she will apply even more attack buff to the unit who has morale. So if you play everything correctly here, Reno, we already talked about him, we already done the showcase, I won't repeat myself, but then you can completely nuke with Reno. This is definitely one of the best, if not the best, raid battle team, but you can also use it in other content for sure, because in this raid battle you just don't need defender, so you go straight with the buffs and this works so well. Also, another extremely busted team is something that I use a lot. Isao, who is amazing defender. I have the first copy, he literally cannot die. He's giving you the shield, he's buffing and as well doing really good damage. Broken damage actually, especially when we build him up properly. He scales from the defense, so bigger stats he's gonna have, damage will go up and up and up. So he will give survivability, he'll be great defender. Reno here will do massive damage, of course, and then you're using a Hoshina and Mina, like I already talked about, for the insane buffs towards Reno, but as well you can buff Isao. It really depends on the fight, but mainly I'm buffing Reno here. Okay, then we have next team. This is something that I'm not yet completely using because Akari is not ready. But Kaiju number 8 for insane DPS, Mina for insane buffs. Then we have SSR Mina. She's also doing self-buffing and as well doing pretty crazy damage. So if you play everything correctly, this will work really, really well. And then Akari, when you properly build her up, when you level her up, when she can survive, she will heal your team, and you will have that survivability and time to destroy. So you're gonna do big DPS, then heal, do big DPS, then heal, and as well in the meantime buff with 4-star Mina. This is also insane team, and yeah, Kaiju number 8 is definitely really busted unit. Then the next team we have here Isao, Kaiju number 8, Reno, and Mina. That is pretty balanced team. Isao doing, again, giving you that survivability, buffing, as well doing the big damage, and he's unkillable with the first copy. Second copy, I believe he can also revive. Absolutely insane. Then Kaiju number 8, tanky, doing that nuking and everything else, so he works really well here. Reno, you already know, massive damage dealer, and as well his combat skill and his ultimate definitely on point with his crit machine pretty much. And then Mina here as a SR that will offer buffs, like moral buffs that will buff the attack and the damage dealt and everything else, like I already did explain. And definitely Kaiju number 8 and Reno will prosper from that, and Isao will give you survivability. So you're also chilling with this team. That's pretty busted team. I mean, we can open a little bit Kaiju number 8 just so I show you a little bit. So yeah, blunt damage here. He's applying the defense up. He's also taunting. Like, he is incredible nuker and incredible tank unit in a way. When attacking miniature class, okay, yeah, this part. When attacking a miniature class Kaiju that has 50% or less remaining HP, it inflicts definite defeat on the target. That can be also really helpful. And now, before attacking, he's applying that blunt damage dealt plus 36% and crit damage for 52% here, and then he does the damage. Like, he's also self-buffing to really high extent. And yeah, this team, trust me, it destroys as well. Then we have next team, which is, I still didn't build up Kota, but I'm pretty sure we can use the double freeze team, right? So Kota right here, he is in a way slightly similar to Reno, right? But look at this, double freeze combo, and he has 80% base chance to apply freeze. That can be super fun team, guys. I need to try it out. I cannot wait to try. Definitely also one of the best teams. Ryo buffing like crazy, and Soshiro as well buffing like crazy. Here you can also place SR Mina. I don't see the reason why not, for example. Okay, so really you can play around also with this team as well. And then I have final best team. Like I said, there are definitely more best teams. You're gonna put it in the comment section below. Unfortunately, I don't have Gen. Like, I don't have Gen. Gen is incredible unit, but I don't have him. So you're gonna imagine the Gen is here, okay? Kikoru, I'm building her up next. She's incredible unit, doing incredible damage. So slash, boom, 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 more slashing, okay. Before attacking, when tipped up shape is at 3 stacks, has 100% base chance to apply defense down. That can be really helpful for the nuking, just like debuffing the opponent, so you're gonna do bigger damage. And as well, she can do big damage, trust me on that one. After activating skills other than ultimate, she will apply that one stack of tipped up shape. She will get max 3 stacks, and after activating ultimate, she will consume all of this. And she will get a buff, okay? Attack plus 5.5 and as well crit damage. So she will be amazing debuffer. She's amazing debuffer and amazing damage dealer. I just need to build her up, and you can also use her in more teams. Like, generally you can use, like, you can play around with all previous teams that I showed you, and you can place Kikoru for debuff, for example, not maybe the buff. So you can play around. Soshiro, again, buffing that SD attack, etc. Like I already did explain, plus he's increasing that speed for the body, so that will be insane for Kikoru. And then we have Gen here and Reno. Now you can play around where you're gonna put each character, who's gonna be which body, teammate, and everything else. It depends on the situation, what you're facing against, right? So Gen, incredible unit. What else to say? Amazing breaker. Okay, so I wish I have him. I wish I have him. Hopefully soon I'll pull him. And then here we have Reno. You already know, freezing, doing massive damages, a lot of crits. This team is also pretty busted. Now, there is definitely, like, for example, let me just add one more team that could be interesting. So I didn't place Soshiro Hoshina at all. That's my bad, because generally you can place him. Like, for example, you could generally place him here if you don't have Gen like me. Like, that can work. Okay, that can work. He's really good. He's really good. Like, as you build him up, his AoE damage is absolutely fantastic. And he works really well, especially for the fast grinding. So SSR Hoshina as well. Pretty recommended to play with him, and you can place him in other teams. Like here, if you don't have Kaiju number 8, you can easily place him. So yeah, keep that in mind. You can really play around, like... Okay. Now, one more team that could be super interesting. Do I have... I don't have it. But yeah, Rin. Yeah, I don't have her. So, Soshiro, Rin, and then 2 buffers. It might be interesting. Like, even, yeah, like this, for example. Boom. And then Mina. That team would be also really good. Why? For example, and then here is SSR Rin, because Soshiro and Rin has that AoE damage, right? And if you have a lot of opponents, if you build them up properly with the right buffs, they can clean a lot of opponents at the same time with one attack. That also potentially could be super interesting team. Okay guys, we're gonna end the video here. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Hopefully everything is clear. If you have any more questions, drop it in the comment section below. Please tell me your best teams. I really want to hear it. Thank you, love ya, and bye.